Hey y'all, welcome back to PV Roundtable Talk. I'm Keyshawn here.
And I'm Devon Pryor. I'm filling in for Kendrick today, but I'm so excited
Poke
for
Kendrick is
today.
sick. But today is going to be a special episode. Today is the gay episode. Gay, 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 gay.
Oh my God.
Pride. Okay, so so today I have two special guests with me, two of my good friends. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So first we're going to go over here.
Hi, my name is Hadari Davis. I am a junior at Prairie View University. I study in health, and I am going to be a occupational therapist when I graduate.
And what do you identify as?
I am a gay black male.
Period. Okay, over here.
Hello, everybody. My name is Cornelius Woodard. I'm definitely out of school. I got my bachelor's in human relations and my master's in clinical mental health counseling. And now I'm working at Bryn College as a housing coordinator, and I absolutely love it. So, but we'll see where it takes me next.
What do you identify
Oh,
as?
yeah. I identify as a gay black man.
Period, as I do as well. And Devon here is a straight black man, okay, heterosexual.
Yes, sir.
But today, the first topic I want to tell y'all, talk about with y'all is being gay in the black community and how do y'all feel about that? Okay, so you want to go first?
Okay, I'll start. So it can be really difficult being gay in the black community. Well, being gay in general can be very difficult, but I know a lot of times with the black community in particular, it kind of talks about how religion kind of comes into play.
Yeah.
So a lot of black people in the black community will be like, oh, you can't be gay because it's against God's will. And so that's what really makes it very difficult, is in being gay. But I don't know, how do you all feel about that though?
I personally, because my family, we have multiple gay people, but it's like they're not, I don't know, pushing the standards or whatever. Like I feel like the black sheep or something, like I'm doing more than what they would have did as they were getting older. So I think at my age I'm doing more than they did at theirs. But I'm trying to like break generational curses and
Can you be more specific on what you doing more?
okay. Okay, so basically, so everybody they have the little phase when they want to like dye their hair
Yeah.
or like crop tops, that type of thing.
Mhm.
But every now and then I like to put on a crossbody or like
Period.
just wear tighter clothes. But I mean, like I don't know, like I just want to force like put more effort into like showing who you really are and like standing out.
Yeah, I
Mm.
like that. I like that.
Question, is your family accepting of you being gay?
Well, my family is very in touch with Christianity.
Okay.
So, but yeah, Christians, they're kind of judgmental.
That part.
But yeah, they're for the most part they are. But I mean, right is right, wrong is wrong. But I mean, it's you. Like you do what you do. So.
I totally agree with that. Like I feel like at the end of the day, just be who you are.
Mhm.
And like for me, my people are very Christians, like we're like very religious.
Mhm.
So it was very hard for them. But my dad, he always used to say like, when you gay, you look weak.
Mm.
And I feel like you could be a gay black man and be strong because people always look at black men as these strong figures and stuff like that. Like you have literally a degree in like 2 degrees. You have a
Oh
master's.
yes, thank you, Lord.
So thank you.
degrees?
2 degrees.
Two?
And
Yes,
you
it
will
is a lot.
have a full time job and you working as go to school, do what
Yeah.
you do, trying to do something successful with your life.
You
Right.
get 2 degrees too?
Mm,
That's okay.
no,
No, but it's
probably
like-
not.
But
Oh,
for
no.
example, like we are two, like we all three of us are strong black men, and we
Yeah.
gay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just being who you are. It's a lot of
Mhm.
people who just gay and they're strong, like just being who they are. So, but I want to ask how you feel since you a straight man
How do I feel? What do you like? What do you mean exactly on how I feel?
about black gay men in the black community, babe. What you gonna say?
I mean, I met a lot of good gay black men like in my life. Like I met a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it really don't matter. It really don't matter if you're gay or not.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's all about your character. At the end of the day, because everybody goes by, you know, he's gay now. It's like their character is not even put into perspective. Their
Yeah.
personality, you forget all about that. It's the fact that they're gay really changes how you look at them. Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to think, like when you look at everything, like if I knew you before like you came out,
Mm-hmm.
then I would have been kind of surprised when you came out. I was been like, oh, for real, you gay? I really would have been like, you're gay?
Oh my god.
You sure?
Oh my
You talking about this and that? You're gay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all about personality. It's all about character.
Yeah.
But we will be right back, guys. Next we are going to be talking about their personal stories of how they came out.
We'll be
Stay
back.
tuned.
Hey y'all, welcome back to PV Roundtable Talk. So when we left off, we was talking about being gay in the black community. So now I want to get you guys' personal story of coming out. Okay, so who want to go first?
Me, I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
So mine wasn't just this spectacular story. So of course, everyone, they always have the story of like, okay, yeah, I texted my parents this, I did that. So basically mine was, since I'm from like a small town or whatever, so it's like a rumor had went around about me. So I had no choice but to tell my parents. But the fact is that my mom, she took it too hard, like too hard and too literal, like she believed it like a little too much. So I had no choice but to really call my dad, let him know, break it down what top, bottom verses, all of this. And
wow.
basically, like I cried a little or whatever
Yeah.
because like a parent is not like, as a child, and especially like since I'm like only what 17 or whatever, like at that age you should not be telling your parents like what that is. Like I just felt like that was too soon for me, but it was very emotional. But as I get older, they just, I don't know, they work with me. I have no idea, like I don't know, but
I know they love you though.
yeah, it's getting better.
That's good. That's good.
Mhm.
As long as you go up, it can't go down. So
Right.
But what about you, CC?
Mine was a little bit different because growing up, I have always been a lot more feminine. So I tell people that I was in a glass closet. Yeah, hinges broke.
Maybe they go open.
Broke. But so a lot of people always assume that I was gay. And so my mother would try to like prep me, like try to be more masculine so people would not think that I was gay. And I would try in my mind, but it was really it was sad. I'd be like, yeah, I like girls. That don't sound believable.
Right.
But it's because I just didn't like lying, but I just also did not want to be gay. And so, but fast forward is like I officially came out at the age of 21. So I came out at 21 and I did not want to necessarily, I feel like I came out multiple times. So like I know I came out to like a few friends, like 3 or 4, and then I came out to my mom, but I didn't come out to her. Something happened, and I just had to just tell her, and she cried for a very long time. And she looked at me strange for a very long time too. I'll just be walking to the kitchen, get something to eat. And she just, I'm like, you don't have to look at me like that. But I came out to everybody at the age of 21. It's like I was reading this book with a mentor at the time of mine, and he was like, let's write a kind of like a synopsis of how we felt this book was for us. And then I said, okay, I can do that. And then he said, post it on Facebook. And I said, oh. And I said, okay. And so he wrote his excerpt and I wrote mine. And so mine was a lot more detailed and descriptive than his was. And so I wrote it and I posted it. And so to be honest, like I got a lot of good feedback on Facebook. Like everybody was like, oh, congratulations, like stuff like that. But a lot of people did not see like the phone calls that, to be honest, a lot of the phone calls my mother was getting. So they would get like, oh, I can't believe that your son is gay. Like I told you shouldn't have been a single mother. Like it was her choice.
Wow.
And so she was getting a lot of the backslash because my mother, I told my mother I was going to post this stuff and she said, don't do it because it's going to ruin our lives. I said, our lives. But I know that I think a lot of it was very embarrassing for her.
Yeah.
Because she did feel as if I wasn't single and you had a father in your life longer free time, then you would have not been gay. And the thing about it is I would have been more masculine, but I definitely would have been gay.
Right.
Because when he was there, like for like the first 7-8 years of my life, I was gay. But yeah, so so that was my coming out story. It like wasn't that good. My family definitely still struggles with it today. We actually just don't talk about it. We just talk about my education and my job. And so when they ask me personal questions, I say, do you really want to know that? No. And I said, okay, I thought so. But yeah, that's my little coming out story.
So what about you, Keyshawn?
So I came out twice.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So the first time I came out, I was 12. And my dad my mom, she looked at my phone, she seen me. It was gay stuff, y'all. Just another egg. Okay. And my mom, my dad, I came home and they had asked me, was I gay? And I see the phone in hand, so I'm literally crying like, no. And so, because I did not know what to say. And so then they was like, my dad said, stop lying, just tell the truth. And I said, yeah. And I just started crying. And the look on my dad's face, when I tell y'all, it was so sad, y'all.
Yeah.
Like he broke down in my face. And he said, why? Like what happened and this and that. And when I was younger, I was sexually abused. But that doesn't make me gay. I knew before that I was gay. So my parents started blaming themselves. So then it turned into now you need to go to church more. So my grandpa, he's a minister. And they started like literally praying the devil out of me. And I was literally just crying for the past couple of days because I'm like, wow, like if I gotta go through this, I don't want to be gay. So I hid myself for like all through high school, and when I got here, it started getting complicated. I started having anxiety attacks and started having really bad depression because I'm like, why is I not happy? You know? And I try to do with girls. Like I see girls naked all the time. Nothing's go like I really don't do nothing. So I came out January of this year to my parents fully, and I told them, and my dad, he cried. He said he knew, but he cried, and he said, "What about kids?" And I said, "That's in the future. That's in the future.
Not in the future.
It's in the future." And he asked me. He said, "Can you at least try?" And I said, "Dad, I tried."
Yeah.
And my mom, she cried, but she was like, "Okay." And then she asked me, she said, "You got a boyfriend?" I said, "No." And she said, "Okay, good."
He said he does with his mom.
Oh, yeah, like, do you really want to know?
Do you really want to know?
That's the thing, my dad, I think it's not hitting my dad because he always asks me, like, if I'm talking to anyone, or he asks me questions like, oh, how you doing, this and that. And I just tell him, like, oh, I'm good, I ain't talking to nobody. Because he don't want to know. He just want to be nosy so he can get himself prepared. But everybody else in my family is cool with it. My grandparents are cool. Some of my grandpa and my brothers, like my siblings are cool. My mom, she cool. It's just my dad. It's taking him a little while, but he still loves me. So, yeah.
Well, that was great stories by you, and you. We will be right back. We're about to go to commercial. What's up, guys? We're back. You know how we always talk about communities? I want to ask you guys, what about the DL community? How do you guys feel about it? Let's get down to business. How do y'all feel about it?
I have a strong issue with the DL community. Not it's a pro and a con with them. I get questions like, why do they not come out?
Yeah.
3, but people can come out on their own time.
Mhm.
And I want y'all to know this, ladies.
Oh,
The ones y'all keep talking about, oh, I ain't dating no bisexual man. Nobody the ones that y'all really be messing with on the low, honey. So y'all need to be realizing who y'all messing with, okay? Because the DL community takes over the gay community. There's a lot of them being us. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, wow, you gonna ruin them like that.
oh my
I'm
God.
just saying, it's a lot. It's a lot. And they keep hitting us up. So
Yeah.
So how y'all feel?
I just feel like BLs are they're secretive. I don't know, like you really just shouldn't, you should
Oh,
not want to like put up with them. These men be having like whole family,
Yeah.
like
do.
all of that.
Baby mama.
I just feel like that is so low of you to even met, but at the
That's
same
why they
time,
call
like
it
you
DL.
don't. But at the same time, you don't want to just force. Like we all just said our come out stories. Like
Yeah.
you don't force that on somebody. So if that's where they're comfortable doing or whatever, then let them be. But I mean, like that's something
they
I
should
don't
be
want.
truthful.
I don't want part of. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be part of it either. I just think they need to be truthful of the women they mess with. I know they can't
Yeah.
because a lot of women not okay with that. So
That is very true. I don't know. It really makes me think, like, a lot of times people are like, well, why are down low men down low? But to be honest, it talks about like how, like, why is it so difficult to be gay in the first place?
yeah.
And so you have these, to be honest, down low men are usually the like more masculine, like rough, rowdy, big
The
body.
ones that's homophobic, the ones that
But then you ask, like, well, why is it so hard for them? And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, it is very hard to be gay. And so and so a lot of times I'm like, oh man, I understand why you're down low, and I understand like why you're in this family, like why you want to have this heterosexual life. But what ends up happening is you're living a lie the whole time. And it does a disservice to not only like, it does a disservice to everyone, especially if you are married to your wife. Y'all have these vows to go through thick and thin, but you're lying. And so it breaks my heart that, of course, I know you're in the closet, you're down low having a secret life, because it's difficult for you to come out, but it's at the expense of somebody else. And so I'm always like, okay, whenever I'm having a conversation with down low men, it's like, I'll be like, get out. No, really, like come out that closet, like legit. I said, I understand it hurts and it will change your life at first, but I said, I promise you it'll be so worth it. It really will, because you're living a lie.
But you know what I also hate? I hate that the DM men, they look for the women for love.
Yeah.
But they look for us for lust and like emotional and try like sex. Like I was on this DM guy and he would we did not have sex, but we did have other things going on. But he would also talk to me about stuff that he couldn't talk to his girlfriend about. And I didn't know he had a girlfriend, y'all, until like the third time.
Oh my, the third.
But he would come to me and talk to me like stuff that he couldn't talk to her about. And see, I would be like, why you just don't come out? But he'd be like, I can't, like my parents are religious, my homies, they don't like that type of stuff.
They're scared of like how much they're gonna lose.
But stop looking at other people and start just caring about yourself.
I'm sorry, it made me think of something, because you know how like white people have this privilege, but when you're more masculine, you also have a privilege too. Like for me, being more feminine, baby, people knew that I was gay before I even knew it. But I realized that for like down low men, the ones that are more masculine, they really do have a lot to lose because they've been living off their privilege of their masculinity. And so it be making me mad, but yeah.
And I hate when people like I hate when people don't know what DL men are. Like they be so confused and so lost. Like not all your homeboys is straight, babe. Like you need to understand it's DL men that are masculine.
Yeah.
It's DL men that are like homophobic. It's DL men that are married. Hood athletes. People that you look at like, oh, that's a
in the church, pastors. Oh Lord God.
Oh, not pastors.
No, really pastors.
Pastors too. People be married, but at the end of the day, they be DL sometimes. So you have to understand, like, it's DL men all around us. Like, I swear to God. I hate when people ask questions like, oh, he gay because he feminine. Oh, don't think that. because there's a lot of Mexican boys.
Don't think
Yeah.
because he walking past you sagging, wearing them wisdom slides, Kappa slides.
Kappa slides.
Oh, not Kappa
Don't-
slides.
don't-
Don't think
Why you
because-
Xing them out?
Don't
Yeah.
think because he played football and basketball that he's straight.
Because what that mean? Yeah, because,
No.
Lord, let me stop.
Red flag number one, he always with them homies.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm glad you guys came today.
yeah.
It was great
I enjoyed it.
conversation.
Right.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed learning more about, gay people,
Mhm.
learning your guys' community and how much you guys struggle.
Yeah.
Because, you guys struggle as gay people and y'all struggle as Black men.
Yeah.
I know it's hard. But thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. My name is Devon Pryor,
And I'm Keyshawn Thomas.
and this is PV Roundtable Talk. See you next time.